Okay, you gotta go now.
Okay.
Okay, watch out for this car.
Sorry.
And carry on.
Sorry.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. So today we have another mock driving test. Before we get started, any of you that are learning to drive, please check out this video for the ultimate driving course.
Hooray! So this course really filled my knowledge gaps and I became more confident.
38 easy to understand, precise videos covering every single topic required to pass the driving test. These are not just theory based, they are practical videos demonstrating everything from moving off and stopping a vehicle to all of the maneuvers and every other module required. So if you're lacking knowledge, or maybe your instructor has forgotten to cover something, or you're just not grasping a certain topic, then this course has it covered. You can watch the videos before your driving lessons, which means you'll get into the car knowing exactly what to do. This will definitely save you time on your lessons. Okay, so today's learner driver is Phoebe, and for those of you who are watching for the first time, the learner drivers that turn up here, they haven't had any lessons with me, so I'm meeting Phoebe for the first time and she just wants me to assess her driving to find out if she's fully ready for a test or not. Yeah. Okay Phoebe, so could you tell me a bit about your driving?
So I've had about 40 hours so far with my driving instructor.
Okay.
And yeah, my test is booked for like end of August, but I'm trying to get a cancellation for like mid-August or just a bit sooner.
Cool.
So just thinking if I do this now, I'll see if I'm ready to get that cancellation.
Cool. So you feel fully ready?
I wouldn't say fully. I'm comfortable when I'm driving. Like I don't feel like nervous to do anything.
Good.
So yeah, I feel like.
Is there anything that you're not still 100% about?
Right now I'd say manoeuvres just because we haven't done them in a while, but I feel like if I just keep doing them over again, then it'll set in.
Okay, cool. You know how the videos work? Yeah, so if you do make a fault, I won't say anything, we'll talk about that at the end of the test. Yeah, and for those of you watching, if Phoebe does make any faults, I will talk about them just before they happen. Okay, so the show me tell me questions, have you been through them yet?
Yeah, I've looked over them.
Okay, so one of the tell me questions, could you tell me what the minimum tread depth is for the tyres and how you check the general condition is safe?
1.6 millimeters.
Good.
And they shouldn't have any cuts or bulges.
Good. Right then, so whenever you're ready, if you could move off. So we're not going to be following the sat nav. I'm going to make you follow some signs. Yes, okay. On your test you could get either. It's most likely normally following the sat nav is more popular. Yeah. But you can get the sign following as well. Yeah. So we're going to do a bit of sign following today.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, if you could move off one, please. The traffic lights, if you could turn left, please. Okay. As we approach these traffic lights, Phoebe selects first gear too early. Second gear would have been okay as the lights changed and we didn't need to stop. When turning right at this crossroads, Phoebe makes her first serious driving fault. When going into the middle, she could have positioned more forward, but that wasn't much of an issue. There are oncoming vehicles, so we don't get a safe gap to go. So when our lights turn red, Phoebe needs to go then because we are waiting in the middle and will end up blocking the path of the vehicles to our left and right. As soon as our lights turn red, their lights will change to green. Phoebe doesn't go in time, so I have to help her out. Okay, you gotta go now.
Okay.
Okay, watch out for this car.
Sorry.
And carry on.
Sorry.
The two lanes merge, so she should check the centre and right mirrors to look out for anyone who could be overtaking, but she doesn't. And if you could park up anywhere safe on the left, please. When parking up, she hits the curb. Okay, and move off when you're ready, please.
She carries out good observations when moving off, but has a bit of difficulty releasing the handbrake.
Sorry, it's a bit stiff.
Okay, you just need to lift and press at the same time.
Okay, thanks.
At this roundabout, she selects third gear instead of first, so stalls. Kinda knew that was going to happen, but I couldn't help as it's a mock test. When exiting the roundabout, Phoebe takes a quick glance at the left mirror. She should have checked it again. When turning left here, she doesn't signal. She carries out good observations and joins the carriageway well. Phoebe shows good awareness by noticing the traffic ahead and not blocking the crossing. After stopping at this roundabout, she selects third gear instead of first. She does sort it out in time. And after entering the roundabout, she keeps to her lane well. Up until now, Phoebe has made just the one serious fault, but now she makes another 6. We are following signs to Warsaw. Phoebe sees the signs and selects the correct lane on approach. Now after entering the roundabout, she should stick to her lane, which is the right hand lane. But instead, she drifts over to the left, so I had to intervene.
Keep to the right. Keep to the right.
Soon this one lane becomes 2, so Phoebe should come over to the left lane when it's safe to do so. The right hand lane on a dual carriageway is used for overtaking or turning right. At one point it did look like she was about to switch lanes, but decides not to and continues to drive in the right hand lane.
roundabout, if you could turn right.
On the approach to this roundabout, it's safe to enter, so second gear would have been fine. Phoebe selects first gear. sure some of you will say my head movement is slightly over the top. Now I'm going to ask Phoebe the show me question.
Okay, could you show me, when it's safe to do so, how to demist the rear screen?
Yeah.
Thank you. And switch that off. Thanks. Okay, this roundabout, if you could turn right, please, third exit.
Yeah.
At this roundabout, she stops too far back and then misses at least 3 clear gaps to go. In the end, I had to help her out, as we were holding up traffic behind.
Okay, if you could edge forward a bit for me.
Yeah.
I see safe to go now.
Now she's kept a good position by keeping to the left of these markings. She should keep to the left but drives over the line into the right hand lane.
When it's safe to do so, if you could park on the opposite side of the road, please.
I've just asked Phoebe to do the parking on the right manoeuvre. She makes a couple of mistakes, but I will just mark it as one. Firstly, she signals right to park up, then changes her mind because of the oncoming vehicles. In this situation, it would be okay to stop and wait for those vehicles to pass. She begins to steer onto the other side of the road, but there is an oncoming van, so she decides to steer back to the left, but doesn't check any mirrors. And when parking up, she stops at a bus stop.
Okay, and if you could reverse 2 car lengths, please.
Before reversing, Phoebe forgets to release the handbrake, so keeps stalling. When reversing, she needs to stop for any oncoming vehicles as we are on their side of the road. She doesn't stop, so I had to intervene.
Okay, stop there. Stop. Just wait for these cars to pass, yeah.
Okay.
And the car keeps stalling because the handbrake's up.
Oh.
Okay. I need to restart the car now. that's fine. And move off when you're ready, please.
At this right turn, again Phoebe selects third gear instead of first. The oncoming car gives way, but Phoebe does the correct thing by not rushing and waiting for the cyclist to pass. And then another vehicle gives us way, but Phoebe is still in third gear. She stalls again, and I had to help her out.
Clutch down, select gear 1 please.
Sorry.
Okay.
Now we're going to end the test here. Let's get Phoebe's thoughts on her driving.
And switch off the engine please. Okay, so that's the end of the test. Anything you did?
Not good.
So obviously the whole point of this is to give you the experience of taking this, and it's on camera. Yeah, it is quite nerve-wracking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So do you know what the main issues were? Where the faults were?
I think that first turning right, I think I was a bit too slow to go, because I did realise the traffic lights were on red going vertically, but then I didn't look to see he was going to come across. So
initially you did the right, you went into the middle.
Yeah.
You could have, your position could have been a little bit better. You could have gone a bit more forward. Yeah. Okay. But then when those lights turn red,
that's free for me to.
It's like that car passed, and you were like, you're about to go, but then all of a sudden you just decide to stop again.
Yeah.
And that's when I came and said, look, you have to go now, because we would have blocked the path. There were like 3 lanes on that side. Yeah, 3 lanes on that side, and we would have blocked one of the lanes there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you had to go there. You understand that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So whenever you're waiting there in the middle, always be ready. Know what you're gonna do. You gotta react quite quickly. Okay, stalls. We had one stall at the end as well. There's a few other stalls. The reason for the stalling, do you know?
Not going into first gear.
That's it. You're in third gear.
I think it's just because like being in a different car, but just like putting in.
Try and use the palming method. Yeah, where you push it to the left first.
Yeah.
Okay, you're pushing it like diagonally up, and it's going into 3.
Yeah.
Okay, it does go into first sometimes, but a lot of the times you're into 3.
Yeah.
But if you do stall, remember that was the reason. Coming off the clutch wasn't bad at all.
No, yeah.
Yeah, double, triple check your gear.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you just stalled the once, okay, because a couple of times at the roundabout you did stall, but you sorted out the gear.
Yeah.
Which is okay. Yeah, but here it just happened, and we did affect the oncoming vehicle as well. Yeah, who was giving us away.
See, I was going to go then, like when he flushed us, because the cyclist was coming.
That was
obviously.
Good. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, but see, that's another. When somebody flashes, it does put you under a bit of pressure. Oh, he's giving me, I've got to go now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sometimes it just creates that mindset that I've got to quickly go.
Yeah.
But some people flash and give you away, try and do you a favour, but they won't realise what's going on around them or ahead of them. Yeah. Obviously, we had to wait for that cyclist.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so don't just rush when somebody flashes. Okay, so that was fine initially.
Yeah.
But then the other car decided to give you away, but you're still in gear 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't that you caused any danger to the cyclist. Actually, that part was good.
Yeah.
Okay, it was a stalling. I asked you to follow signs to Walsall. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you doing okay with the signs, and then you selected the right hand lane. It did say get in lane for Walsall.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were 2 lanes. You entered the right hand lane.
And then I went to pull into the left.
As soon as you entered, you started drifting over to the left.
Yeah. I think it's because I thought I was going straight, I'd have to move sooner. But I think I could have just exited onto the right lane and moved over.
Yeah. So if you start off in the right, stick to it. Don't move over like that, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, when you're turning right at a roundabout, as soon as you pass the exit before yours, your mirrors signal.
Yeah.
And then move out. That was another thing. You know when you do check your mirrors when moving, when changing lanes, check that left mirror a couple of more times. You just have one quick glance and that's it. Leave it there. Yeah. And then there's a bit of a gap between you moving to the lane, yeah, and that mirror check. So anything can happen in those few seconds. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then we're on that dual carriageway.
I forgot that I was in the. Not that I forgot that I was in the right-hand lane, but I forgot it was just for overtaking. So I was just like, I saw the car behind. It was like really close.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh god, I need to move over. And then you said it, and then I just like, God's sake.
But, like I waited and I waited. I thought, okay, I'll give you a few seconds. Then when I was about to speak, I was about to say, then your hand
And
went
then-
on the signal. Then I
yeah.
thought, okay, I'll stay quiet.
I was just thinking, why is that
I was
car so
marking as
close?
mine, and then you didn't do it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes you'll. What people do is they lenders will check the mirror.
Yeah.
And think, oh, this car's there.
Yeah.
But still signal. At least people know you're trying to get over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then somebody may give you a. Okay. So yeah, that. But again, you've got the knowledge there.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, these mistakes. It's not nice making the mistakes. Yeah, but you know when you realize, oh damn, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, you know what it was. That's to me. That's a big plus point.
Yeah.
Okay. And then after that, we had at that roundabout. Basically, you stopped quite soon.
Yeah, I was thinking because I thought where I stopped there was a line, so I thought I'd stop there. But then as I was waiting there, I was just like, can I go a bit more forward?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
there was a line. It's just it's all faded on the road.
And then we missed quite a few gaps to go.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
It was
And
just
there was a guy behind us who was getting very frustrated. And in the end, it wasn't even that. It's like you missed 2 really good gaps to go.
Yeah, I was
And
thinking
then-
if a car came off straight, it would cut them off. Yeah.
And then I just came in the end, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and on the same roundabout is a spiral marked. Line starts from the inside of the roundabout, yeah.
Yeah.
And instead of keeping to the left of that lane, you went
Went into
over
the
it,
right,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So that, and how do you think that manoeuvre went?
I just forgot that the handbrake was on because I thought we was in a bit of a ditch. So I was just like, oh, I'll probably have to lift it up more. But then I just kept on sliding. I didn't even think.
Yeah, so that, and you were about to, well, actually, let's do it in order. So when I asked you to park up, yeah,
Yeah.
you did your mirrors and signal, and then there was a van coming, you were about to go.
Yeah. I
Yeah, they
was
said,
there.
damn, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What you should have done in that situation, once you've done your mirrors and signal, yeah, and you've identified a safe place to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do your mirrors and signal, and it's okay to stop and wait
Yeah,
for the vehicles
stop in
to
the middle
pass.
of the road,
But you weren't doing that. You like wanted to do it on the move, and a lot of people do make that mistake.
Yeah.
Okay. So firstly, where you were going to stop, yeah, it would have been okay. But then when you did stop, eventually, it was by the van.
Yeah.
Not by the van. Sorry, by the bus stop.
Yeah.
You notice a bus stop there.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, there's a bus stop there, yeah. And then when you were, so remember we're on the opposite side of the road now, yeah. Like, you know, the vehicles that are overtaking, it's a nice wide road, they don't really affect us.
Yeah.
But the vehicles that are coming towards us, because we're on their side of the road, you have to
They're
stop. You
blocking
can't
them,
stop.
yeah.
Yeah, you can't start reversing when they're close by and overtaking.
Yeah.
Okay, wait for them to pass, unless somebody's giving you way.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you did position quite a bit away from the curb when you were reversing. You did notice towards the end, and you did
Yeah,
stay
I
that
did
way,
try
but
to
we were
stay
still
that
quite
way.
a bit in the road. Okay, any questions?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, and Phoebe, thank you very much for coming down to do the mock test. Yeah, all the best with your actual driving test. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, and guys, like always, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.